Hello, welcome to Good Goal or Bad Defending Premier League edition of Brighton versus Manchester City. Pay attention because I'm going to do a lot of transfer stuff with everyone's team rosters and everyone of where they are, where they're going. Are they leaving the club and all that sort of thing. So if you're interested in transfers, keep an eye out because that's what I'm going to move on to next in the off season. Now, if you're just looking at here, this is actually quite a good game. I caught quite a bit of this. It could have been 100 to 100. There was so many chances for people to score hitting the bar. So overall a good game. But I just want to show you this is. He sets himself in motion here. Haaland receives the ball, knocks it back, and he's off. That's a classic of what I'd say set in motion. Now, if you notice, this defender is completely and utterly playing him onside. Not that these aren't anyway, and this is where the ball's coming through anyway, but you can see how much of a disconnect is all of a sudden from this guy here, okay? Does that impact the play? No, it doesn't impact the play, but it's important to be aware, look, someone can be this far out of position and this, in a game of this sort of magnitude. Right, let's watch this as we move it forward a little bit. Blosh, boom, off he goes to the races. Now you see, if this guy was actually where he was supposed to be, up here, this guy here would have kept him off, he would have been offside. This guy here switched off, and not only did he switch off, he's double switched off, dropped even deeper, and played Haaland on the side. If he actually did his job properly, this wouldn't have been a goal. But one of the other questions I get asked quite a lot when I'm coaching is what's the difference between a real professional player and a semi-pro player or someone in the lower, like, say, a Championship or Division 1 player? And I always say it's about 2 minutes, 30 seconds. People go, what do you mean 2 minutes, 30 seconds? And I have to go on this long diatribe explanation about it. And right here, this guy switched off for about 15 seconds. About 15. So out of the 2 minute and 15 seconds, he's down to 2 minutes now he's down to 2 minutes 15 seconds. He's already 15 seconds off being a professional player because he switched off. And that 15 seconds that he switched off opened up the space here for Haaland to run in because he's playing everybody onside. That's him, 15 seconds of a game, not paying attention and costing his team, well, a goal basically. Let's move it forward and see what happens. Bosch goes on. Look, Haaland's now clearly onside because of this guy here. He still hasn't even moved much. Haaland has run from the other side of the field, from back here to here, and this guy's moved from there to there, about 4 meters, 4 feet. Sorry, he's awful. Right, let's go. Moving on. Bum. Now the keeper. I quite like what he's doing here because he's making Haaland make a decision. Are you going to beat me, buddy? What are you going to do? Are you going to chip me? Because if he puts to actually lob him, he's got to hit it with some pace to do that. And if he hits it with pace, he might not get the accuracy. Is he good enough to do that? Yeah, probably. But the keeper's now making him make a choice. That's slowing Haaland down. Slowing him down. Oh, and then Haaland sees somebody streaming for the ball, and he's putting it over here. Now, remember our Muppet playing everybody on side? He's still dropped off so much, again, and he's not paid any attention whatsoever to what he's doing. If he had just, really looked, he could have stayed up here and helped try to cut this pass off, or at least make it harder for the pass to come across and this wee man to receive it. He's done none of that. He's just run back to the goal for some reason. I don't know why he thinks he's trying to play goalkeeper. But again, he's switched off. He's not paying any attention whatsoever. We get a pass in from Haaland. Bang. Bosh. Goal. Well done, mate. You did nothing in that. You cost your team a goal because you didn't stay up with the line. You're all rubbish at the football. But honestly, good awareness from my Haaland passing it in there. Let's get to the next goal. There's not much really to say about this goal, to be honest. It's a good goal. But you can see a little thing here where you've got 3 players and no City players in the midfield. Yes, this is the Premier League again, where I'm drawing a box around the centre midfield area, and there's none of the opposing team in there. So these guys have got all the time in the world to decide what they want to do, and he decides he wants to smack it in the net box. So he does. Let's move it forward. Boomf, cuts it away to the side. You can see, I think this is John Stones trying to put some pressure on, trying to get closer to the ball to try to make him, actually do probably a bad shot or do something. Just trying to get some pressure on the ball. No pressure because he's too far away. Bang! Scored a worldie. It's a good goal. Yeah, quality goal. But there was no midfielders there. But that's what happens sometimes. Good goal. I'll give him that. I'll see you next time on Good Goal or Bad Defending.